Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ben and I'm on a journey to lose weight with Mounjaro. Week 10, 2.5 months since the journey began, and my second week on Mounjaro 7.5. It seems like yesterday. I don't have any real changes to report this week. The weight loss has slowed, but it does continue. I did manage to drop 2.8 pounds this past week for a total of 38.2 since the journey began on July 20th. People smarter than me say slow, steady weight loss is more healthy and that it is less likely that you will gain it back. I can live with that, but, and there's always a but, I can't imagine life without Mounjaro. Life without Mounjaro. This thought has been weighing, no pun intended, heavily on my mind lately. Have any of you thought about what happens when you reach the end of your journey? Imagine for a moment you wake up one morning, step on your scales, and discover that after many weeks or perhaps even many months, you have finally reached your destination. You can hardly contain yourself. You grab your smartphone, tap the Facebook icon, and share your news with the world. You may video yourself doing a happy dance, or get dressed and take a final picture of yourself to complete your before and after collection. You will post these on Facebook or other social media platforms. Life is good. No, life is great. Or is it? Let's consider for a moment another scenario. Imagine again that you've been on your journey for many weeks or perhaps even many months, and your destination is in sight, so close you can almost reach out, grab it, and declare victory. Your journey is nearing its end. Life is good. Or is it? So what am I concerned about? Even scared of? The answer is life without Mounjaro. If I'm fortunate enough to find myself in the first scenario, there is no doubt in my mind that I would need some form of maintenance dose of Mounjaro for the rest of my life. I'm okay with that. Some people take insulin or other medication their entire life. But what if all of a sudden I couldn't get Mounjaro? Would I gain back the weight that I've lost? What if my doctor feels that I no longer need the medication? Or what if my insurance decides not to cover the cost and I cannot afford it? Or in the case of the second scenario, what if the discount card expires just when the goal is in sight? These are all possibilities. Should we be concerned? Maybe, maybe not, at least not for those taking Mounjaro for type 2 diabetes. Some insurance companies have already started covering Mounjaro, and I expect others will follow suit. But based upon postings on the Facebook Mounjaro weight loss support group, I am convinced that once we go off Mounjaro, for whatever reason, our weight will start to creep back up on us. It won't have anything to do with diet, physical activity, or willpower. It has to do with some condition in our body, something perhaps that we were born with, something that is directly responsible for our weight struggles over the years. Let me share with you Tara's story with Mounjaro. Her highest weight was 380 pounds. Tara had already lost down to 342 pounds when she was selected to participate in the Mounjaro clinical trials. In her own words, the opportunity to take part in the trial literally gave me a new lease on life. After the trial concluded in October of 2021, Tara's final weigh-in was 206 pounds, 136 pounds less than when she had started the trial. But she wasn't done there. For the next several months, not weeks or days, but months, Tara continued to follow the new habits she had made and managed to lose down to 197 pounds. That's another 9 pounds without Mounjaro. But her weight began creeping back up, and at one point it reached 215 pounds. Again, in her own words, I was scared all of my hard work was going down the drain and that I was going to end up right back where I started. But through much effort, Tara managed to keep her weight from going above 210. And then came some good news. She discovered that the drug she had helped test was now known as Mounjaro and was available by prescription. Again, in her own words, I was ecstatic. On the morning of September 27th, just 19 days ago, Tara took the first injection of her new Mounjaro prescription, and in just 18 days was under 200 pounds again. Tara told me she would shout Mounjaro from the rooftops if she could. So Tara has experienced life after Mounjaro and struggled to stay the course. Tara is fortunate, for now. Mounjaro has been reintroduced into her life, and she can continue the journey she started during the clinical trials. So now, you've probably figured out why life without Mounjaro has weighed again, no pun intended, heavily on my mind. I don't believe I can complete my journey without it. A couple of weeks ago, I uploaded a video about Eli Lilly, announcing that the U.S. Food and Drug Administration had granted them fast-track designation for the investigation of Mounjaro for the treatment of adults with obesity. There's no doubt in my mind that approval will be granted, perhaps as early as spring. I also suspect that for weight loss, Mounjaro may be marketed under a different name, though this is just my opinion. I'm also going to make an educated guess that many insurance companies, at least initially, won't cover the cost because it is a weight loss drug. So, to bring this video to closure, I'm scared. I don't believe I will be able to complete my journey before the Mounjaro discount coupon expires. And if by some miracle I do, I'm scared the weight that I've lost and will lose over the next few months will come back. What do you think? Am I worrying about nothing? Should we put our faith in the health insurance industry and assume that they will do the right thing and provide coverage? Will Eli Lilly extend the existing discount coupon, or perhaps offer a new one if Mounjaro is rebranded as a weight loss drug? I don't know. Please keep your comments and many words of encouragement coming. As usual, I will do my best to reply to each and every one of them. And are there any questions or subjects that you would like for me to cover in future videos? Please leave a comment or send me an email. 2 weeks ago, I asked for help in hitting the 100 subscriber mark. I'm very pleased and humbled to report that as of now, I have 172 subscribers. If you are a viewer and find these videos helpful, please hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't done so already, I would really appreciate you clicking the subscribe and notification buttons. I can't thank you enough. Keep me posted, please, on your progress, regardless of what dosage you are on. And thanks again for joining me. See you next week.